Assalamu alaikum. 1 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan, the news read by Miriam Khan. First, the headlines. Foreign Office says the Indian dossier on the Pulwama attack is being examined. An update on it will be shared in due course. Finance Minister Asad Umar says the government is supporting all fields of economy under the comprehensive program. In occupied Kashmir, several newspapers have published blank front pages today to protest against the denial of advertisements by the Indian authorities to two Kashmiri-based newspapers. China has issued a protest over the remarks by the US ambassador at large for international religious affairs freedom, criticizing the Beijing policies towards the minorities. And now the news in detail. Foreign Office says the Indian dossier on Pulwama attack is being examined. An update on it will be shared in due course. A press release issued by the Foreign Office said Pakistan has categorically rejected the false Indian allegation about the Pulwama attack. It said Pakistan responded with maturity, responsibility, and resolve in all domains, including political, information, and response to Indian act of military aggression. The Foreign Office said the whole world recognizes Pakistan's successful fight against terrorism. Meanwhile, India government and media continue to spread disinformation to mislead the international community and Indian people for domestic political gains and to cover up its failures and resultant embarrassment. Pakistan has noted with a serious concern the drone attack by Yemen Houthis on Saudi Arabia's Abha city yesterday. A press release issued by the Foreign Office in Islamabad today said Pakistan reiterates its full support and solidarity with the leadership and government and people of Saudi Arabia against any threats to its territorial integrity and Haram Sharif. It said such attacks targeting the unarmed civilian population are very clear violation of international law and pose serious challenges to the regional peace and security. The Foreign Office said we condemn them in the strongest terms and stand in solidarity with Saudi government in the fighting terrorism in all its forms and manifestations. Finance Minister Asad Umar says the government is supporting all fields of economy under a comprehensive program. Addressing an event of Pakistan Business Council in Karachi, he said a policy has been formulated to enhance production capacity and export of the country. The finance minister said the government has begun working on economic reforms. Work on establishing 7th special economic zone in Punjab is underway on the fast track. This was informed by the Secretary Industries, Commerce and Investment, Nadeem Rahman, while briefing the Prime Minister Imran Khan regarding the Punjab industries in Lahore. He said the provincial government is working on Punjab Smart Regulation Act 2019 to ensure ease of doing businesses. In occupied Kashmir, several prominent newspapers have published blank front pages today to protest against denial of advertisements by Indian authorities to the Valley-based two leading newspapers, Greater Kashmir and Kashmir Reader. The authorities stopped advertisements to the two major dailies a day after the Pulwama attack. Condemning this ban, Kashmir Editor Guild said that the media in Kashmir is one of the most professional and has retained its neutrality even at the cost of lives. It said the professional capacities of Kashmir media have been acknowledged all over the world. In India, schedule for 17 Lok Sabha elections will be announced today. The 2019 polls are likely to be spread over 7 to 8 phases in April-May. China has issued a protest over the remarks by US Ambassador at Large for International Religious Freedom, Sam Brownback, criticizing the Beijing policies towards the Muslim and Tibetan Buddhist minorities. The Foreign Ministry's office in Hong Kong said it has registered its dysfunctions with the US consulate in the semi-autonomous Chinese region, where the speech was given on Friday. United Nations Refugees Agency has called for more access in Syria to help refugees return. The agency's commissioner, Filippo Grande, said it should have the access to the refugees to help them address some of the problems they face. Israeli aircraft carried out airstrikes on Gaza strips early this morning. In a statement, Israeli arms said the fighter jets struck several targets in a Hamas compound in the northeastern Gaza, in addition to two Hamas vessels. The second match of the last leg of Pakistan Super League will be played between Karachi Kings and Quetta Gladiators in Karachi at 7 this morning. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletin on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan's News Official.